Guys, it's Adam. Welcome to Iowa Butterfly Garden, and you can see right here the garden's looking pretty well, not dead, just dormant, but you know, it's dry. Nothing's like actively growing right now. It's all in its winter rest period, so you can see everything's pretty much done for the season. So you may be wondering why I'm filming an Iowa Butterfly Garden video outside at this time of year. Well, it's because we have more than just plants that are dormant right now. We actually have some giant moth cocoons. So we have 4 species that I'm going to be telling you about. And as you can see, here's a cage, and you can see that they're hung at different levels, so we can see the different types. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow too hard, because I don't want to have to rehang cocoons if they fall. So we'll see here, though. We'll start right here, down here. This is the Luna moth. One second. I'm actually just going to take a cocoon out just to show you guys. I think that'll be the easiest. This cocoon right here, and there's 4 of these, is that of the Actias luna, or Luna moth. Also called the American moon moth. They're about a wingspan of 3.5 to 5.5 inches, and they're beautiful, just like sea green and fluorescent, and they have hind wing tails that actually have an amazing ability to mess with like bats' hearing senses. You know, they like make a noise so that they can, since they're pretty much blind, they like make noises and then and then the sound waves will come back and like tell them where there's like bugs and stuff flying for them to eat. Well, the Luna moth, its tails actually like spiral at the ends, and what that does is it actually confuses the bats. It messes with the sound waves, and that's their main defense. So they have that extra hidden advantage. Next, there's one more on the floor of the cage. And that's this guy right here. This one right here, this is the Polyphemus moth, or the oak silk moth. And I like them because they can range from being a very tan color, like pencil shavings colored, or sawdust, and then they go down to they can also be like a cinnamon color, all the way down to like almost like a chocolate milk. And no matter what, regardless of what color they are born, they all have these beautiful blue eye spots on the hind wings, reminiscent of that of the Greek god Polyphemus, which is their namesake. So next, we're going to talk about these big guys right here on the side, and I'll pull one out for you to see. I'll pull out the biggest one. You can see that they are hung with these pins. These don't hurt them. The cocoon itself is made out of silk, and the caterpillar spins it. These are very tough. They're strong. I can't rip these with my fingers. I need scissors. The way the moth gets out of the cocoon, actually, since they have no mouth parts, they can't chew their way out. They actually have an enzyme that dissolves the cocoon. So, excuse me. So these ones hang from the side of the cage. I just want to hang them similar to how they'd be in nature. Luna moths and Polyphemus moths typically make their cocoons, and they pupate on the ground. But this here, these usually hang, and these are Cecropia moths, or robin moths. And these are the largest insect in North America. They have a wingspan that can be at 6 to 8 inches, and they're huge. Beautiful moths. They're red and brown and kind of a tannish white color. They're gorgeous, and I love them so much. They're probably one of the most beautiful creatures you'll ever see. So last but not least, we got to talk about these ones at the top here. And these are just adorable when they emerge. These cocoons here contain the pupas of Calissamia prometheus, or the Promethea moth, also called the cherry moth, spicebush moth, and tulip moth. I feel like there's other names. They're just named after a lot of their host plants. But yeah, they're gorgeous moths. They're smaller than the others, but they're just adorable. I love them. And they hang from trees, but they actually attach the leaves. You can see here there's like a lot of silk here. They will actually attach a leaf to a tree and roll themselves up. So sometimes the leaves will fall in autumn when the leaves naturally do fall, but they try to attach them as best they can and emerge that way. And I gotta say, one of the most amazing things last year was seeing Promethea moth hanging from its cocoon the same day it had emerged, and it was just so cool to see. So I'll update you when these guys start to emerge in spring. Right now it's December 22nd and it's cold. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays if I don't see from you. If you don't see from me, sorry, then that's because I will be quite busy. But yeah, so that's about all I have for now. Thanks for watching. Questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section. Suggestions for new video, tell me those too, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. Bye, guys.